Hey everyone, I'm Travis from EmergeCoreAI, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about e-commerce chatbot assistants and how to build one. So this is very helpful if you have your own e-commerce store, or if you are an agency like an AI automation agency and you want to steal this, you can go ahead. This is a very simple and effective way to build a chatbot through VoiceFlow. So let's get started. So before we actually start building this bot, we need to identify, what exactly we want in it. Two very common features and that you would see in an e-commerce chatbot is, one being able to answer questions, so just, FAQs and customer support that way. And then another one would be to provide recommendations, product recommendations that will help boost your sales. A little bit more of a trickier feature would be involving, already paying customers that, need help with returns or delivery updates, or, maybe their product got broken or something. I'm not going to go over that in this video as not every e-commerce store needs that. If you have like a clean setup of all that outside of your website, then, why not just keep doing that? But if it's a little bit of a hassle for you, maybe it's a little bit messy, and it's taking up a lot of your time or someone else's time in your business, then having it on your chatbot would be very beneficial. It would also not be too bad for customers, as all they have to do is visit your website and all the information that they can find on their order is there. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you want to see that. But otherwise, let's start building it. So just like in every chatbot, we need a text to start. So we're just going to drag that here, and we'll just type something simple like, hey, thanks for visiting. But then we got to dive into a question. So we're going to set up a multiple choice question here. But before, in the same text block, we're just going to, ask like, let me know, or please let me know how I can help you. So to do that, we're going to go to listen and buttons. We're going to drag that into the same block. And for the first button, we'll just say like, I have a question. Then we'll hit add button, and then we'll say, I want product recommendations. These are the only two questions we're going to ask. Again, for your store or whatever, you can definitely go way more in detail with this. This is just like a basic like template almost. So we're going to start with the question part. This is the I of the question. So we're going to do a text, and we'll just ask like, what do you want to know? Then right under it, we're going to do a listen and a capture. We're going to capture the last utterance. So this is going to be a lot, but basically we're going to go to AI and response AI. We're going to keep the AI model, and then we have a huge prompt that I'm going to put in a second here. But in prompt settings, you can change this the way you like. The temperature is, well, it says it right here, it controls the randomness of your completions, with higher temperatures being more random. So basically, the higher the temperature, the more freedom the AI will have to, kind of go on its own. I'm probably gonna set that back to like, we'll do 50. You can change the tokens as you want. I'll just do 320, sure. All right, and so inside the response AI, for the data source, we'll click knowledge base. For the question, we use last utterance. Then here is the instructions that I provided. I just asked ChatGPT to create me a fake or a demo e-commerce store, and they came up with trend threads. So if that is your business, then you're in luck because this chatbot is being built for you. So you have a look at all of this. Here's some of the products. And some more instructions down here. Okay, now we need to basically follow up with the response. So we're going to go to text. And to add some more like flavor to the bot, we're going to add a few variants. So we'll just click plus on here. So let's basically just say something in each of these like, do you have any other questions? If not, please let me know. And the quick thing I just forgot about is the AI generate. So this is very easy for creating variants. So we'll just highlight over this and click generate 3 variants. And it's going going to generate 3 variants of the text we just provided. So let's click on that. And here we go. It's pretty much 3 of the same question pretty much. Oh, clicked off that. So good. We'll have all 4 of those. It's not necessary, but it just, you know, adds a little more value. And, if someone is uh, if someone is consistently running through the bot, then it'll be good for them because they get to see different text results and it'll look more real, I guess the conversation would be. And then again, to follow up any question, we are going to do the capture, the last utterance, just like that, you don't touch it. But now we need to classify what question they're asking. So we're going to go to set AI. We're going to leave the AI model. This top part is just for you. If you want to name it, we can. So we'll just name it like analyzing the question. All right, so basically, I just copied my prompt that I already had. So classify the statement, last utterance, by if the question is related to the clothing product or the e-com store. We'll probably just change that to trend threads store. Output only 1 if it is related, output 0 only if it is not related. And then we created the variable related, which is very easy, just create a new variable, type related. Then prompt settings, we set the temperature to 0.1, max tokens low, and then another system in place here that you can, kind of copy. So now we have the if statement that we need to analyze, so we're going to go to a condition block. We're going to drag that there. So basically, if the related, so if the variable related, we'll look it up, is equal to 1, so I don't have equal, so let's do contains. So if the variable related contains 1, it should look like this. If it contains 1, then we'll just send them back to this node, to the last utterance, the big block here, and we'll just like redo or recycle these steps. But if it doesn't equal 1, we have to add a else part to this. So we're going to go to no match, click on plus for path, it'll automatically go to else, and we'll just send them back to the front, the start. And that is honestly it for the question on a product or the store. Alright, so first we just did a simple text block leading from the product recommendations, just saying, great, I will be your personal assistant. Then in the next block, we're going to do a text, and we're going to ask, what they're looking for. So we'll just say, like, describe to me the clothing you like the best. And then right under, we're going to do a capture and do the capture of the last utterance. Okay, then next we're going to do another response AI, just like the last question we did. And we're going to knowledge base again. Question will be last utterance. For this, I'm not going to put in the trend thread stuff because it gets a little more technical, and I don't actually have these products, so it's kind of hard to reference. All right, and so here are the instructions right. Oh. Okay, so here are the instructions right here. Again, customize this to your liking. All right, so now we are going to put in a condition. And so now we need to create a condition for every single category or item that you listed in here. So if the variable last response, make sure you do, you don't need to type it here, last response contains item 1. Okay, and basically we're going to do that for, I'm going to do it for all 4 items, but in your case, you're going to do them for all of the stuff that you list in here. I'll do that real quick. I just realized I was supposed to put last utterance then instead of last response. So I'm going to go in and change that. Sorry for the confusion. Alright, so okay, now we have that. So it should look something like this. Alright then, so we're going to click on the item 1 and we are going to add a carousel. These are where the products will be. We'll add 3 cards, so these will be 3 products inside the first container. So for the card title, this will be the name. I'll just say product name. Then product info. It will add a button saying, like, I don't know, buy here, or yeah, buy here. And we'll just do that for all 3 cards. So basically, we're gonna do that for each of the other items. So I'm just gonna copy and paste that, speed that up. Alright, then over here, we're going to add another text block. And we'll just ask if they need any more help or are they good to go. So I just asked, do you have any more questions or need any help? And to get everyone to this block, we're gonna have to add just a blank text block into every single carousel that we put in. So I'm just doing it like this. You don't need to put anything in it, and all we're gonna do is just drag to this block. This makes sense because, if they click on any of these other products, that's not taking you anywhere within the chatbot. So after they got the info they needed from these products, hopefully they just click off the chatbot and buy the product. But if not, and they're still here, they need to be sent somewhere after this information. So they will just be sent to this question: do you have any more questions or need any help? And then we'll just ask like a multiple choice question here. So we'll add the buttons. And then we'll say for the button 1, like, yes, I need more help, or yes, I have questions. Then we'll add button, and we'll say, nope, I am all good. If they have more questions, we will then have to drag all the way back to this block, the question block here. If they don't, then they're done, and we'll just add a lot of text block just saying, thank you for shopping with us. Have a great day. We will drag that there. Then for the first part, we didn't actually end this conversation, so we'll just, remember here it says remember here we asked the AI to clarify if the person needs more help or not. If they do not, then they're done, so we can drag this block to this one too. And then in logic, there's an end. We'll just drag that there, and then you're done. So that's all I had for the bot. Again, make sure everything's connected. It's very easy. Like, I did it pretty consistently throughout the building of this, that I forgot to connect the nodes. So make sure you do that. Make sure if you're using last utterance that you are referencing the last utterance variable that you already collected. I didn't really name my blocks, but it'd be a good idea to name everything so you know where everything's at and you can easily go in and edit it. I'm not going to run this because, again, I don't have the product information on here or the store, but you are going to have to add a knowledge base, which is very simple. You just go over here to content and then knowledge. So in this block right here, and then knowledge, add data source, and you add whatever you want. You definitely add your your website URL and any other URLs concerned. But also, if you have any FAQ stuff, put it in there. Basically any files or documents that you have that you don't mind sharing to, the public, then add it into here. And yeah, that's all I have for today's video. If you want to see the whole delivery and returns section of it, let me know in the comments, because I can definitely show that in a future video and build onto this bot. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day, and I hope this helped.